Hi YouTube, I'm Allie, aka cleverlittlebookworm, and I made this YouTube channel because I like to talk about books, obviously, and after I read a book I just want to discuss it with someone. And not all of my friends like to read, and the ones that do, they don't always read the same books that I do. So I made this channel because I want to talk with people who enjoy the same books that I do. And if you like to talk about literature just as much as I do, please feel free to leave a comment below or message me. I have a Tumblr as well as a YouTube channel, so message me, follow me on Tumblr. My URL is cleverlittlebookworm, just like my YouTube channel. So please feel free to talk to me about books. I really want to talk to someone, not just a camera to an invisible audience. So today I want to talk about a book called The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. If you haven't heard of this book, you probably will very soon. The book is being made into a movie, and the movie trailer first premiered a few nights ago at the MTV Movie Awards. And I cannot tell you how excited I am that this movie is finally coming out. I've been waiting for the trailer to come out for months now, and the movie trailer is already on Tumblr, and I know it's probably already on YouTube, so definitely check out the trailer. It stars Emma Watson, Logan Lerman, and Ezra Miller, and the movie is directed by the author of the book, so I feel like it's going to be a really great adaptation. So, to give my own little brief synopsis of this novel, the story is about a boy named Charlie, and he's 15 years old, and he is described as being a wallflower. He doesn't participate in life. This novel covers Charlie's first year of high school, and Charlie goes through a lot his first year. So, I believe to cope, Charlie writes letters to a mysterious person, which I believe is the reader of this novel, describing all the experiences and the issues that he goes through his first year of high school. This novel is really a coming-of-age story for Charlie, and it's a story about growing up, which means that it deals with a lot of tough issues that a lot of kids have to deal with in high school, such as sex and drugs, and physical and sexual abuse and death. It's not a light story, despite the light book, but the story's very heavy. There is not one thought that Charlie has or an experience that Charlie goes through that someone can't relate to. You will read this book and you will be able to relate to at least one story that Charlie tells to you, whether it be family drama, friend fights, love, sex, drugs, you name it. It's in this book. You'll be able to relate to it, trust me. Even the feelings Charlie has, you can read this book and think, wow, I've been through something similar to this. I felt this way. I do feel this way. I've been affected by someone who's been affected by this. It's a completely relatable book. And I believe that those who understand complexity can communicate it simplistically. And Stephen Chbosky is the king of that. He is the king. So, if you haven't read this book yet and it sounds interesting to you, I recommend stop watching this video, go buy it from Barnes & Noble, get it on your Kindle or your Nook or wherever you get your literature from, and read it, and stop watching this video and come back when you're all done, because I'm going to give away some spoilers. So, if you haven't read it yet, bye-bye for now, come back. But, if you have already read this book and you love it, keep watching, because I want to talk about it with you. So, bye-bye for now. If you haven't read the book, come back some other time. Now it's time for the spoilers. What I really liked about this book were the characters. There was no typical bad guy in this novel. Everyone was just human and made mistakes and screwed up, and hopefully learned from it. I do wish that we had gone to learn more about some of the minor characters in this novel, such as Charlie's teacher, Bill. I thought he was really interesting, and he seemed to care a lot about Charlie, so I wish we had gotten to know more about him. And I hope that Stephen Chbosky puts Bill, in the movie a lot, because I really want to see the dynamic between the teacher and the student, because I feel like their conversations would be really interesting. I really liked Patrick and Brad's relationship. I wanted Stephen Chbosky to go more into detail about them because I thought they were really cool together. I think it was awesome that the school quarterback was secretly gay. Don't hear things like that often, but it's kind of awesome. There should be more gay quarterbacks. I approve of gay quarterbacks. I felt sorry for Brad. There was a lot of people that I did feel sorry for, but Patrick and Brad were definitely two people. I like the line where Patrick says something along the lines of, "Now Brad doesn't have to be stoned or drunk to make love." I think that's beautiful. It's really beautiful. My favorite part of this entire novel would have to be the Sam and Charlie kiss. And I'm not saying that because I'm a hopeless romantic, because I'm really not. But I thought it was a really sweet and sad scene all at the same time. Sam revealed to Charlie that her first kiss was with a man who had molested her, and her first kiss had been unwillingly. It had been with someone who had taken advantage of her, and Sam wanted Charlie's first kiss to be special. I think the line even Sam says is, "I want to make sure that the first person you kiss loves you, okay?" And I thought that was really beautiful because despite all the crap that Charlie has dealt with, his first kiss with Sam was something beautiful, and it was shared between two people who loved each other. Even if that love was a little different, it was still love, whereas Sam's first kiss was with someone who had hurt her, and it made me really sad and really happy for Charlie. Sad for Sam, happy for Charlie. It was one of those mixed emotions. My emotions were everywhere in this book, I swear. I was angry one minute, I was happy the next, I was freaking depressed for most of it. But it is a very good book, and I think books that do make your emotions run high and low, like a roller coaster of emotions, I think those are the best books, so I'm not complaining. Oh my god, Charlie's aunt. Did you guys see that coming? I was not expecting that at all. I thought Aunt Helen was a happy memory from Charlie's childhood, and then that got ruined as well. I just thought overall it was really sad. I felt really bad for Charlie. I mean, how much crap can one person go through? I had a feeling he was going to get better from it, but I felt really bad. Do you guys think maybe that's why Charlie and Sam, maybe they had that kind of connection? Because maybe subconsciously Charlie knew that they'd both been molested, they both shared that similarity about them. I don't know, but I thought it was really sad. But I think it's important that we do talk about these things, that these type of issues do come up in books, because the more we raise awareness for it, hopefully the less rape and molestation will go on in the world. Do you guys think that Charlie might have suffered from any mental disorders of some kind? Because as I was reading the book, I kind of got the feeling that maybe Charlie was slightly autistic, or that he might have had Asperger's. But I did my research, and I found that people with Asperger's tend to not be able to read the facial expressions of people around them. They can't tell when someone is happy, sad, angry, or confused. And I don't think Charlie is like that. I think he can read other people's emotions pretty well. So I don't think he has Asperger's, but maybe there's a slightly autistic element to Charlie. I don't know, maybe. I definitely think, after finishing the novel, that Charlie might have suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder because of what happened with his aunt. I think maybe for so long he was trying to suppress the memories of what happened to him, that it caused him to be the way that he was, very wallflowery. I think for so long Charlie was trying to suppress the memories of his aunt that he developed that childlike innocence about him. And I think it's also possible that Charlie suffered from depression, and that he might have had a social anxiety disorder, hence him being the wallflower. There's a girl in my 5th period last year who had social anxiety, and she was very standoffish in my class, and I didn't know that she suffered from social anxiety. And then she later revealed that to me, and I was like, oh, well, she was kind of a wallflower. She kind of stood in the back of the room, just kind of watched and observed. So, I don't know if that's correct. I'm just making comparisons between the girl in my 5th period and Charlie in this novel. So, what do you guys think? Do you think Charlie has some kind of disorder? Has, maybe Asperger's, autism, post-traumatic stress disorder, social anxiety, any other type of disorder maybe that he could have had? Or do you think this was just Charlie? He was just this way. Everyone's different. Maybe Charlie was just this type of person. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts, because I'm really curious about that. So, yeah. You know that moment when you're in the car and you're just really happy, you're with your friends, there's no drugs or alcohol involved, and you're listening to your favorite song on the radio, and you and all your friends are singing along to it, and you just feel so alive and happy, and you feel like this moment could last forever, as corny as that sounds. Well, that to me is what the line, and in that moment I swear we were infinite, because I think that's how you feel. That's how I feel when I'm riding in the car at night with my friends and we're singing along to our favorite song. And I think a lot of people have that moment too. And it's not just when you're in the car and you're with your friends. It's just that moment where you feel alive and you feel like, I'm going to live forever in this moment. That to me is what the line represents. It's your ability to participate and be alive within life. As my friend Drake once told me, everybody dies, but not everybody lives. So I don't know, maybe it is an overused line, but I like it. I think it's a good line. I think more people should live by that line and be present in the moment and participate and feel alive, because those are good moments. And I hope Charlie and yourself, you, camera, are participating in life and enjoying it and feeling infinite, feeling alive. Okay, so now I want to talk about the movie, what we've all been waiting for. I am so excited for this movie. I think it's going to be great. I think the actors are really good. I know some people aren't sure about Emma Watson, but I think she'll surprise us. I hope she'll surprise us. She's my girl crush, so I might be biased, but I think it's going to be a really good movie. I think I'll be okay with any changes made between the book and the movie, because the characters' descriptions, the characters' physical descriptions, are so vague that I'm more concerned about how the characters act rather than how they look. Whereas in this book, I feel like I care more about what's going on internally inside the characters. And also, I feel like there must be some changes, because a lot of what goes on in the book is Charlie's thought process, and I don't know how that'll work in a movie. So I feel like there's going to be a lot more dialogue in the movie than there is in the book, which I'm okay with. Although I am okay with the physical descriptions, I must say that I kind of didn't imagine Charlie to be as good looking as Logan Lerman is. Not that I'm complaining about Logan Lerman's looks, because they are very nice. But come on, do you think if this guy went to your school, he would be a wallflower? So, what do you guys think of the movie so far after seeing the movie trailer? Do you think you'll still watch it? Do you like the casting? Do you think it'll be a good movie or not? Let me know. I want to talk to you about it. So, thanks for listening to my rant. Please subscribe. I'll have more videos up, more book talks. Please give thumbs up, thumbs down if you didn't like it. And thanks for watching.
I'm really trying to make it more than what it is, 'cause everybody dies, but not everybody lives.